Doing new things is hard, and doing hard things by definition is hard. But if you have choose to do so because there's a benefit for you down the line in the future, let me show you what are the internal mechanisms of doing hard things and how you could do them easier. Currently, my hard thing that I want to do is to commit to these daily videos every day. And it's new and it's really hard for me. So here enters Casey. Who's Casey? Casey is a very committed YouTube video maker that made 800 videos non-stop daily. That is more than 2 years of daily long format videos. Why it resonates with me? Because it's kind of similar the thing that I want to do, tell a story and teach the audience a lesson that is kind of mixed with entertainment and amusement, but is not fully entertainment and it's not fully lessons and dry lectures. So why do we perceive hard things as hard? Because in reality, there's a physical component attached to it. Your body and your mind physically have to learn to do new things. So what is learning? In your mind, when it's a new connection and new patterns are formed among your neurons. If it's new, these neurons, they've never been in contact with one another. In your body is series of motions and emotions and feelings that put in sequence create the new thing that you want to do. So your body is literally going through a period of adjustment to learn how to do that thing. Because it's new and because it doesn't know how it is done, you, on the external world, perceive it as something being hard. So what is the cure for that? The cure is to start simple and start small. James Clear, in his book, The Atomic Habit, he makes the case for if you want to go to gym, it is useless to have the perfect gym regimen from day one, week one, month one. Instead, he suggests to give room for your body and mind to create and make these adjustments. You start with the 2-minute gym. And that 2 minute is just change your shoes, change your clothes, and sit down for 2 minutes. And then take off and go about your day. Next day, do the same routine and maybe walk to your gym and stay there for 2 minutes and come back. At the beginning phase, where it's the hardest for you and your body and your mind, you make it as simple and as small as possible. So in reality, you lessen the load that you have to carry. You aim for perfection, but you go for progress, because gradually from one small thing, let's say the 2-minute gym, you get to the perfect gym routine. From low production value content, I'm going to create better videos throughout this practice. So I start with this and aim for big. One thing that stops a lot of people is looking for motivations. Motivations, they come in two parts, and these are the useless ones. Because, I'm going to do this hard thing. I'm going to, because I'm going to win an award, or I'm going to get some money. I'm going to become popular. I might get some positive reviews. Those are on the external. On the internal, you might say like, I'm going to wait for the perfect mood. I'm going to wait for inspiration, the muse to come. These are all external and internal excuses and validations that you want to avoid because they work. They honestly work, but the frequency of them working is really low. So you cannot rely on them for the motivation. You cannot rely on motivation in general, but if you do want to rely on motivation, rely on a good one. So you might say, okay, what is a good motivation? A good motivation is something that its source is from core, down deep, the core of your spirit. And if you can establish a connection from the hard thing that you want to do to that deep core essence of yours that you value, you create strong, everlasting motivation to do that hard thing. Again, James Clear has list of human core values, link in description. And by aligning these core values, you reduce the need for external motivations and validations. For example, in my case, I'm doing this hard effort of creating daily videos because I want to self-express. The more I do, I get closer to my core value of self-expression. So we kind of learned a little bit about the internal mechanisms of ours and the understanding of the decision that we finally need to make. So it's a level of commitment. With that, we're going to go back to Casey. So if you want to do a hard thing, commit like Casey, CLC. And it relies on the quality of your decision that you're making. This decision that you're making, it might be for doing versus trying. There are actually two really opposite goals. Doing is more like an on-off switch. Either you're 100% there or it doesn't count. While trying allows you for failure in your decision and in your commitment, but in reality, you're just making that to create time until the day comes that you actually commit in doing it. Take, for example, the idea of quitting smoking. A person who tries to quit smoking, if they're smoking 5 cigarettes a day, they say like for so and so time, I'm going to do 3, and then I'm going to do 2 of them, then 1 a day. But in reality, they're just buying time until they're ready to commit and they're making the actual decision of being a non-smoker by not smoking, not changing the quality or quantity of smoking. See the difference? In trying, in this case, trying to avoid something, you just change the quality or quantity of something that you want to avoid. You're not avoiding it. If the idea is not smoking, if you smoke less, you still smoke. Got it? I think it's clear by now. So go, choose your hard thing and commit to it. Make it simple, make it easy, but really start doing it rather than trying to doing it. Because the more you do it, with more practice, it becomes easier. And you manage to do them with more ease without relying on motivation or external reasons that you want to do it. It becomes something that your core desires, and that creates all the energy that you need in order to do the hard thing. Because intellectually, you already know if you do the hard thing a bunch of times, you're going to get a result that you are seeking right now. So talk to yourself as if you already done the hard thing hundreds of times, but behave and act as if you are a really newbie. This is the first time you want to do it until you get to that level of mastery at doing the hard things. With that, see you tomorrow. And with that, ciao a domani.